Hello everybody, this is Carlos from Carlos and Jane Vlogs. How's everybody doing? Today we're going to take a look at the Samsung Galaxy A71 5G phone. I had to replace my Nokia 7.1, which I'm actually still using for this view, because the charge port is something that Nokia has been known for lately. The charge port is starting to fail, so I can't really charge the phone, or it doesn't charge at all. It's very loose, so I'll show you what I mean in just a moment. Okay, so this is the box to the A71. This phone is unlocked. I bought it from Amazon. It was $500. I'll put a link in the description for this exact phone, and also for the case that I got. We'll also be taking a look at the case. One thing I noticed is that this box had only 2 seals on it at the end right there. So I was scared, thinking maybe the box was previously opened and then just quickly resealed. But looking at other YouTube videos online, it showed that most of these phones had 2 seals at the bottom, just like that. So let's go ahead and open the box. Get a little blade. Where is it? I think it's like right there. Yeah. Okay, let's open the box carefully without cutting myself. There's the first seal. And then the second seal. Close the blade. Put it off to the side. And then slowly lift up on the lid. And there you go. There's the phone right there. It's wrapped up, kind of like the Nokia is. Though the wrapping's a little loose. Usually with the Nokias, it's kind of like taped to the phone. This phone is in the Prism Black, or Prism Cube Black, I believe, color. It has a black metal frame, aluminum, I believe. Glass front screen, and a plastic back with a double tone or two-tone. So you see like the a different variation of the colors from one half and then different on the other half. Pretty neat. There's 2 buttons on that side, volume up, volume down, and then the Bixby and power control. To turn off the phone, you press and hold the Bixby and power down, or volume down, sorry. There's a SIM card and SD card tray at the top. It's a single SIM phone. Okay, so then this is the charger adapter. One thing I noticed, it says super fast charging, but another thing that kind of caught my attention was seeing that the USB port is USB-C on both sides, which is kind of concerning when you want to connect it to the computer, but no worries, I have a regular USB-C and then regular USB cable, so that's not a big deal. That seems to be it. Yeah, that's about it. I was looking through the box and I was thinking, where's the instruction manual in the SIM ejector tool? I was looking, trying not to mess it up. Maybe it was just hidden in that little rectangular cube thing, but it doesn't look like there's anything in there. Okay, let's put that back. And much to my surprise, the stuff that I was looking for was right there. I'm trying to shake it out because I have just one hand free, using the other hand to hold the phone. Okay, let's put that out of the way. And let's open the box. Oh, there we go. Okay, so there's the SIM ejector tool. Okay, have a quick reference guide and a terms and conditions manual. Pretty neat that the phone's unlocked. From what I saw, the locked AT&T and T-Mobile variants were $600. You would think it'd be the other way around, like this phone should be like $800. Not that I'm complaining though. Doesn't look like there's anything else in there. Yeah. Wanted to make sure I wasn't missing anything. What kind of review would this be if I'm just like forgetting like half the stuff that's in there? Just put that back without messing it up. A lot of this is just hard because I'm doing it with one hand and trying not to make a mistake and trying to hold the camera steady. I'm so glad that this Nokia 7.1, even though with its failing charge port, I'm glad that it has a image video stabilization. Okay, let's put that off to the side. And let's open the phone. Or let's open the wrapping. There we go. Let's see, that is a, I think, 6.7-inch screen. Let's see. Yeah, 6.7-inch screen. I do know that this particular phone has 6 gigabytes of RAM. And then as for the cameras, it's a 4-camera setup. The primary camera is 64 megapixels. The ultra-wide sensor is 12 megapixels. The macro lens is 5 megapixels. And then it has a 5 megapixel depth sensor. The face camera is 32 megapixels. And actually I did testings of these cameras. And I had to do the face camera a couple times because, well, let's just say it pointed out, it was too realistic. It pointed out lots of imperfections.
Let me help you guess.
So now we have the phone turned on, so this is a good sign. It looks like it's brand new and it hasn't been run. It's alive. We'll shut that down for right now. These are the terms and conditions. Just click yes to all that, allowing the phone to do its necessary work in the background. So this allows you to copy your content from a previous device. I don't like doing that. I always like to start fresh. This is your Google services setup information. Security, you can do face recognition, fingerprints, pattern, PIN, or password. A neat thing is that the fingerprint reader is embedded in the display, bottom center. Using it was a little it was a little like hard, like it wouldn't always catch. It would say unable to verify your identity, so you'd have to try it. It's a little slow, but I mean it's not bad. This 6.7-inch screen is AMOLED based, so it's very vivid with its colors, but it comes at a price. With the AMOLED screens, as you know, they will be prone to burn-in sooner or later. Okay, let's take a look at the camera. You have single take, photo, video, and more. The little pink icon on the left is actually to access your gallery. It's just I haven't taken any pictures yet, so it's not gonna show anything. Of course, you need to accept your terms and conditions, or not terms and conditions. You have to do your permissions. Then here we go. We got some options here for the camera settings, like Pro, Night Mode. This is Bixby. This is that thing that Samsung offers. I believe it's for like identification and kind of like an AI assistant. I hope I'm not making a fool of myself. Let's make sure. Oh yeah, I was right. Bixby, your personal voice assistant. These are all the terms and conditions that you have to accept. Got your AR zone. Which gives you like filters and stuff. Emojis, doodle. It's just basically to have fun with your pictures. Like when you take selfies, you can make those AR selfies, I guess, or those goofy looking selfies. So your icons there. Okay, so that's the phone right there. You have your digital, you have your number pad, the green send button, contacts, recents, and places. The places is kind of like a way to look at the map and see where businesses are at and find like an easy, quick way to contact them. Here you can add your contacts, unless of course you just connect your Google account and your contacts automatically transfer over. Let's go ahead and put in a contact. You put the name there, and then if you have work info you put it there, and then after that is the phone number. Whoa, let's not do that. Okay. We'll just make something very inconspicuous. That's my phone number, everybody. 000-000-0000. Okay, then you just save the number and you can call it, message it, video call it. Going into messages, you have your conversations and your contacts. You can pick your contact and send a message to it. Going back into the camera, there are some options that you can mess with. There's the face camera. You can see me with the 7.1. That icon, as I mentioned, that's the gallery. And then that last one flips the camera between face camera and the front camera. You got settings right there. Scene optimizer, shot suggestions, smart selfie angle, QR reader. It's nice. Resolution control, high efficiency video, though it's not good to use it if you're going to be putting the video files on other devices. It's a little hard to hold this phone, that's why I'm struggling. Okay, flash control, timer, image ratio. That's motion photo. And then extra stuff like effects, filters, what have you. Beauty. Okay, the camera is not too obnoxious. I thought that was a little like icon or something, but I think it's because there's new stuff in the filter section because the phone was just started up and still like in the setup phase. One thing you're gonna see different that I do miss about the Nokia phone is that with these phones there's a lot of bundled software, or aka bloatware. Samsung Pay, Samsung Notes, Netflix. I didn't install anything because I just set up the phone. The key thing with the Android One line is that the it's just a base Android. There's no extra features, no bloatware. You have to install everything as you need it. Looks like the power button is no longer a power button. It's the Bixby button, and it brings up the Bixby virtual assistant. To turn off the phone, you have to press and hold the volume down and the Bixby button at the same time, and it lets you brings up the power menu. If you want to take a screenshot, you just quickly tap the volume down and Bixby button at the same time, like that. I tried to do the Bixby button and the volume up, but it doesn't appear to do anything like immediately obvious. It's probably maybe like a backup reset or a hard reset if there's a problem, but I'll probably have to read more into that. Okay. So when you swipe down from the top edge of the screen, you have your usual notification options. I am seeing some new ones like the scan QR code, link to Windows, Samsung Kids. Pretty neat. You can adjust your options there, and it looks like there's a shortcut to the power menu. Brightness control is also at the bottom. You can enable or disable the adaptive brightness. One thing to keep in mind is that with AMOLED screens, you want to have a lower brightness as it extends the lifetime of them, and don't show the same thing for a long time, like if you're doing navigation, because then what's going to happen is those icons for the navigation are going to be forever burned into the screen, and there's no coming back from that. In the settings menu, you have connections, sounds and vibration, notifications, display, wallpaper, themes, lock screen, biometrics and security, privacy, location, accounts and backup, Google, advanced features, digital well-being and parental controls, device care, apps, general management, accessibility, software update, tips and help, about phone. So this does have a lot of Samsung stuff like the Galaxy Store and the internet browser, but a lot of the traditional Google stuff is there. Okay, so let's go ahead and shut it down now, and we're going to take a look at the case that I got with it. So, as a personal favorite, I like black wallet cases, like from leather or vinyl or like a simulated leather. This is just something cheap that I found on Amazon. I bought it with the phone. I'll put a link, as I mentioned, I'm going to put links in the video description for the phone and case. So, just open the box. Okay. So, that's actually neat how they put in that little pouch there to protect it. I didn't expect it to be wrapped up like that. And then there's a little paper to sort of, I guess, guard or to protect the little the side where the flap mounts or connects to or attaches to. There's a card in there from Amazon. We're happy. We're just happy that you're happy. Our friendly customer service team. There's a foam insert on the for the phone goes. You just take that out, and on the side right there, there's three places to put a card, and then there's a little side pocket too. Okay. So this is where the phone will live. On the back, it does look very solid. So now, to put the phone in, you just get the phone. And then after you, when you're ready, just take it and you're going to put it into the little rubber holder, like so. Just work its way around. It's not hard to put in, and it doesn't come out like, it doesn't feel like it's going to fall out or anything. It just snaps into place, just like so. Once inside the case, the phone does feel very solid. It feels like not heavy, but not light. Feels good in the hand. Like that little cutout there. I've never used that. See, normally when I use the phone, I always use it with like the Bluetooth transmitter in the car, and or rather the earphones. Over the years, I've been a fan of wallet cases like these. The Nokia 7.1 that I'm filming with has it, and this old Microsoft Lumia 640 also has a wallet type case. This case is actually a replacement that it was real hard to find because the phone is an old model and nobody really used it, so it's not very popular. So now after this, we're going to do some media tests. The first one is going to be a graphics GPU test in audio. This is actually the first phone that I used that didn't struggle through this test as badly. I mean, there is a little stuttering here and there, but it looks good overall. Now we're going to do some video and camera tests. This is 1080, 30 frames per second. Now we're at 1080, 60 frames per second. This is 4K, 30 frames per second. 60 frames is not supported. This is a neat little slow motion that I did. This is what a selfie looks like. It was a little too detailed, it made me uncomfortable. This is a wide-angle shot using the wide-angle lens. The next two images are going to be from the main camera. This is a main unzoomed image, and then the next one is about, I believe, 2 times zoom. There's a little bit of a drop in quality, but it's not too bad. This is a night shot with just the main camera, no background light. And finally, this is a night shot with the night camera option. Looks a little different, I'm surprised. One thing I don't like is how the phone sticks out of your pocket. It wouldn't take much for someone to just run by you and grab it if you're not careful. Now, if that does happen, maybe you should have a backup. Like that. That's only a joke, by the way. Just real quick, one more thing I wanted to show was a shot from the macro lens camera. This is the bottom of a laptop hard drive. Okay, so I've switched to the A71 phone. What are my thoughts on it? I think it's great. It's 8-core processor, 6 gigabytes of RAM. Will give it definitely a lot of muscle for apps and stuff. You get 128 gigabytes of storage space internally, and then you can go up to 1 terabyte with the micro SD card. Sold separately, of course. I did take another look at the Amazon link, or Amazon page for this device, and it looks like it was a special, which I confirmed by doing a little research on the side really quick. The special has since lapsed, mostly. The device is back to being $600, so be careful. Keep that in mind. $600, not $500. However, Amazon Prime members may still see it for $500. So just carefully look at the price before you decide to purchase the device if you decide to do so. Other than that, the phone's been great. The 5G was impressive. I'm going to show a little screenshot of that in just a second, which should show how the performance is done like in a live environment. I had to travel as I'm kind of like in a rural area right now. I looked at the map and I saw where it was, where the 5G signal was a bit stronger. So I went all the way out there and then I did a speed test and that's when I was able to get what you were seeing in the screenshot. Alright, everybody, I hope you really enjoyed this video. Be sure to like the video or dislike it. Subscribe to our channel and enable the notifications. That's all for today, everybody. Take care.